Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing fantastic. And today we're gonna begin with the 10th book. Alright, let's do this. O my soul, the time I trust will be when thou shalt be good, simple, single, more open and visible than that body by which it is enclosed. Thou wilt one day be sensible of their happiness, whose end is love, and their affections dead to all worldly things. Thou shalt one day be full, and in want of no external thing, not seeking pleasure from anything, either living or insensible, that the world can afford, neither wanting time for the continuation of thy pleasure, nor place and opportunity, nor the favor either of the weather or of man. When thou shalt have content in thy present estate, and all things present shall add to thy content, when thou shalt persuade thyself that thou hast all things, all for thy good, and all by the providence of the gods, and of things future also shall be as confident that all will do well, as tending to the maintenance, and preservation in some sort of his perfect welfare and happiness, who is perfection of life, of godness and beauty, who begets all things and contains all things in himself, and in himself does recollect all things from all places that are dissolved, that of them he may beget others like unto them. Such one day shall be thy disposition, that thou shalt be able, both in regard of the gods and in regard of man, so to feed and order thy conversation, as neither to complain of them at any time for anything that they do, nor to do anything thyself, for which thou mayest justly be condemned. As one who is altogether governed by nature, let it be thy care to observe what it is that thy nature in general does require. That done, if thou find not that thy nature, as thou art a living, sensible creature, will be the worse for it, thou must proceed. Next, then, thou must examine what thy nature, as thou art a living, sensible creature, does require, and that, whatsoever it be, thou must admit and do it. If thy nature, as thou art, a reasonable living creature, will not be the worse for it. Now, whatsoever is reasonable is also sociable. Give thyself to these rules, and trouble not thyself about idle things. Whatsoever does happen unto thee, thou art naturally by thy natural constitution either able or not able to bear. If thou beest able, be not offended by bear it according to thy natural constitution, or as nature hath enabled thee. If thou beest not able, be not offended, for it will so soon make an end of thee and itself, whatsoever it be, at the same time and with thee. But remember that whatsoever by the strength of opinion grounded upon a certain apprehension of both true profit and duty, thou canst conceive tolerable, that thou art able to bear, that by thy natural constitution. Him that offends, to teach with love and meekness, and to show him his error. But if thou canst not, then to blame thyself, or rather not thyself either, if thy will and endeavors have not been wanting. Whatsoever it be that happens unto thee, it is that which from all time was appointed unto thee. For by the same coherence of causes by which thy substance from all eternity was appointed to be, was also whatsoever should happen unto it. Destinated and appointed. Either with Epicurus we must fondly imagine the atoms to be the cause of all things, or we must needs grant a nature. Let this then be thy first ground, that thou art part of that universe which is governed by nature. Then, secondly, that to those parts that are of the same kind and nature as thou art, thou hast relation of kindred. For of this, if I shall always be mindful, first, as I am a part, I shall never be displeased with anything that falls to my particular share of the common chances of the world. For nothing that is behoveful unto the whole can be truly hurtful to that which is part of it. For this being the common privilege of all natures, that they contain nothing in themselves that is hurtful unto them, it cannot be that the nature of the universe, whose privilege beyond other particular natures is that she cannot against her will by any higher external cause be constrained, should beget anything and cherish it in her bosom, that should tend to her own heart and prejudice. As then I bear in mind that I am a part of such an universe, I shall not be displeased with anything that happens. And as I have a relation of kindred to those parts that are of the same kind and nature that I am, so I shall be careful to do nothing that is prejudicial to the community, but in all my deliberations shall they that are of my kind ever be. And the common good that which all my intentions and resolutions shall drive unto, as that which is contrary unto it, I shall by all means endeavor to prevent and avoid. These things once so fixed and concluded, as thou wouldst think him a happy citizen whose constant study and practice were for the good and benefit of his fellow citizens, and the carriage of the city such towards him, that he were well pleased with it. So must it needs be with thee, that thou shalt live a happy life. Alright, guys, so it's probably enough for today, and we're gonna continue reading this part, but tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, and see you tomorrow, the next reading session. Thank you, see you, bye.